Ohio State beats Indiana 49-21 in the season opener on Thursday night. Bill Landis, Tim Bielik, Doug Lesmerises. Doug, we wondered all summer how JT-Barrett would play. Was that the same old JT-Barrett? Was it a different JT-Barrett? What was your read on him tonight?
I would have loved for JT-Barrett to come out in the first half after 8 months of thinking about everything, of working with Ryan Day, who seemed like was really getting through to him. I would have loved for JT-Barrett to come out and just rip it and look confident and give guys a chance to make plays. And he didn't. He didn't for the first half. And certainly in the second half, he did what he needed to do, getting it to guys in space. I just think he's going to need to look more confident more quickly next week against Oklahoma. So for at least the first 30 minutes, and I thought that was a key 30 minutes after that long of an off season, he did look kind of like the same JT-Barrett to me as a year ago.
Tim, what do you think?
I said earlier I kind of thought JT was always Jekyll and Hyde, and this game kind of resembled it. I mean, when you talk about the good in JT, what he excelled in was being that facilitator, just being like the point guard, get the ball to a guy and make the plays. That was the two biggest plays in the passing game, was Paris Campbell's 74-yard catch and run, and then Johnny Dixon's 59-yarder. That's just JT throwing about 10 to 15 yards at the most, and the other guys doing the rest. So as far as JT winning games by himself, I don't know if that's going to happen, especially if it's what we saw in the first half. If he gets big plays from guys like Campbell and Dixon, they can get by, I think.
I don't think it was quite the same old JT, and it's because of this. We could go huge picture here and say that, ask whether or not he's good enough to last them the entire season and get them to where they want to go. I'm going to choose instead to pick one specific thing from this game that I saw that I liked. And there were people tweeting things out this week about Ohio State's receivers and how bad they were in terms of yards after the catch, and a lot of that's on JT-Barrett and ball placement. And him hitting receivers where the only outcome is them being stationary, catching the ball, falling, or getting tackled, and not being put in the position to run after the catch. And I thought both passes to Johnny Dixon and Paris Campbell that were long touchdowns, 74 yards, 59 yards, were well-thrown balls by JT-Barrett across the middle of the field, one short, one kind of second level. The deep ball was not great. Clearly still needs to do some work on that, but I thought those two throws showed me that he is at least a little bit different than what he was at most points last season, so I thought that was promising. But clearly he needs to show a little bit more improvement overall, I think.
And if Paris Campbell had caught that deep ball in the end zone, we would be talking about, and he threw one perfect deep ball pass. He did throw one perfect deep ball pass, it just wasn't caught.
Yeah, not the night I think we envisioned, but certainly not a horrible night for JT-Barrett. But room to grow heading into next week against Oklahoma. For Tim and Doug, I'm Bill. Thanks for watching on cleveland.com.